Well, hello and welcome to this episode of Learn Everyday English, where we use words, phrases, and real life situations to help you learn and improve your English. We're here in the studio again today. We're recording part 2 of the topic or subject called homonyms. And these are words that are spelled and sound the same but have totally different meanings. Again, the weather is messy outside. I think I used that expression before, which means the weather is not good. It's overcast. That means it's cloudy. Looks like it's going to rain. So we're here in the studio making another video. So if you like these videos, hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. And tell your friends about it so that they can benefit and improve their English as well. So you again use this video for listening comprehension. I'm speaking at a fairly normal pace. I'm not speaking too fast or not too slow. I think at a good intermediate or maybe advanced intermediate level. And so without further ado, we're going to jump right in. That means we're going to get started right away on the second episode of Homonyms. So we're going to talk today about the second set of words. Let me get my notes here. So the first word is even, E-V-E-N. So even can be describing numbers. Numbers can be even or odd. Even numbers we say are divisible by 2, so that you can divide the number 2 into an even number and get another even number or 0. So like, for example, 4 is an even number, 6 is an even number, 10 is an even number. The opposite of even number is an odd number, O-D-D, odd. So like 1, 5, 9 are odd numbers. So we use even to talk about numbers. And even can mean something that is either flat or level, or something that is balanced on each side. That means it is even. So the first sentence I'm going to use is even, describing numbers. Is 24 an even or odd number? Is 24 an even or odd number? So of course the answer to that question is 24 is an even number. The next sentence using even, I can tell somebody, make sure the tablecloth is centered and even on both sides. Make sure the tablecloth is centered and even on both sides. That means if I'm putting this cloth on top of a table, to be centered means there's the same distance on both sides from the center of the tablecloth, and each side is even. Okay, the next word is fall. Fall. Fall can mean to drop down, or to say to go down onto the ground is to fall. But fall is also a season of the year. There's spring, summer, winter, and fall. So the first sentence using fall, the floor is wet. Make sure you don't slip and fall. The floor is wet. Make sure you don't slip and fall. To slip means like to lose, we say lose your footing, like your foot slips, your foot goes out away from your body and causes you to fall. That's to slip. The second sentence using fall like the season, my favorite season is fall because I love the colors of the leaves. My favorite season is fall because I love the color of the leaves. Here, leaves is a plural of leaf. So leaf is something that grows on a tree. Leaves is just a plural form of leaf. But to leave can also mean like to go out somewhere, to leave. But this is leaves. If I could say he leaves, but that means that's a totally different thing. So I guess that's another homonym, leaves. The next homonym is club. Club can be like a big type of stick, wooden stick that you can hit somebody with. Sometimes the police carry a type of club. We in here in the States we call it a billy club, where they can, or baton, they can hit you with. But a club can also mean a group of an organization is a type of club. So the first sentence, the robber hit him with a big club. The robber hit him with a big club. So a robber is somebody that is trying to rob you, we say, is a thief. He's trying to steal something from you, try to take something from you. That's called a robber. The second example sentence with club is, I am a member of the school English club. I am a member of the school English club, or school English group, or school English organization. That's club. The next word is fire. Fire. Yeah, of course, fire can mean to fire a person from a job. That means to tell somebody that they are not no longer going to work at a company. They're going to fire him, or we say they're going to let him go. They're going to release him from his job. That's to fire somebody. But fire can also mean like something is burning. We say that is a fire, or that is on fire. So the first sentence is, the boss is going to fire John today because he is not doing his work. The boss is going to fire John today because he is not doing his work. The second sentence with fire, there was a large fire at the storage warehouse yesterday. There was a large fire at the storage warehouse yesterday. So this is interesting because the first sentence, the word fire is like a verb. It's an action. He's going to do something, where the second word fire is a noun. It's a thing, something that is happening. The next word is to groom. To groom. So one is to groom is like to make neat, to make pretty, or to use a comb or a brush, and to groom yourself. To make yourself, we say, maybe more presentable, or to look better. But the groom is also the man that is going to marry the bride in a wedding. He is called a groom, or the groom. So the first sentence with groom, I need to groom my dog today. His fur is all messed up. I need to groom my dog today. His fur is all messed up. So to groom your dog, normally you take a brush and you brush his fur. The fur is like the dog's hair. We call it the fur. And the sentence says, his fur is all messed up. Messed up means like it doesn't look good. It's not right. It's not correct. So something can be messed up. Also, maybe your homework is all messed up. That means it is not correct. It is not right. It is not accurate. Or sometimes messed up can be like, that's a bad situation. Like I can say, John's wife left him. Man, that's messed up. John's wife left him. That's messed up. That's not right. That's like that's a crazy situation. Messed up. Or somebody can be messed up in the head. We say he is messed up in the head. That means he's crazy, or he's not thinking correctly. That's messed up. The next sentence with groom, the bride and groom make such a beautiful couple. The bride and groom make such a beautiful couple. The next word is jam. Jam. So jam can be a place where you are stuck, or a place where you are not going anywhere. You're not moving. It's stuck. So jam, I could say this is a hole. I'm going to jam the paper into the hole. I'm going to stick it in, or stuff it in, where it's very difficult to get in, or maybe it's difficult to pull out. That means it's jammed. It can't move, jam. But jam is also a type of food item where you usually make jam out of types of fruit, strawberry jam, grape jam, and you usually put jam on, say, bread or biscuits. That's jam. The first sentence using jam: we were stuck in a traffic jam for 2 hours today. We were stuck in a traffic jam for 2 hours today. So traffic jam means you're driving your car, usually on a road or freeway, and the traffic stops. The traffic is not moving at all. We say that's a traffic jam. The second sentence with jam: I like to put strawberry jam on my biscuits. I like to put strawberry jam on my biscuits. Okay, the next sentence is light. No, sorry, the next sentence is left. Left. So left can be a direction, like the left side or to turn left. But left can also mean like something that is remaining, or something that is left over after you do something is left. For a first sentence, using left like direction or side: to go to the park, hey, turn left at the next light. To go to the park, turn left at the next light. The second sentence using left: how much money do you have left? I need to buy a bottle of water. How much money do you have left? That means how much money do you have remaining, or how much money do you still have? I need to buy a bottle of water. That's left. Okay, the next sentence is light. To light. To light can mean to set something on fire, is to light. But also light actually has three different meanings. Light can also be descriptive of color, which is opposite of dark. So a dark color and a light color. But light can also mean the opposite of heavy. If something is very heavy, like a weight, set of weights. But light can be something like a feather from a bird, or a piece of paper is very light. So the first sentence with light: do you have a match? I need to light the fire. Do you have a match? Match is something you hold. It's a small piece of wood at the end. There's a round thing on the end with, I think, type of chemical. We say you strike the match and it causes fire to come out on the end. The second sentence with light: that color blue is very light. I thought it would be much darker. That color blue is very light. I thought it would be much darker. Or again, another sentence, light: hey, that feather is very light. Or that bird that is very light. That means it's not heavy. And the last sentence, or last word, homonym, is tire. Tire. So a tire is a thing. It is a wheel. What's on a wheel of a car is a tire. But to tire can also be a verb, which means to get tired. That means to become weary of something, or also to become bored is to tire. So for example, in the first sentence with tire as a noun, something on a car: I need to replace the right front tire on my car. It is flat. I need to replace the right front tire on my car. It is flat. Flat, that means the tire has no air in it. It is flat. The second example for tire: John doesn't have much patience. I think he will tire of studying English after several months. John doesn't have much patience. I think he will tire of studying English after several months. That means he will get bored with it, or he will get weary. He just won't want to continue. That means to tire. So I hope you found these homonyms in this episode interesting. You learned something new. Again, use this video for listening comprehension. If you want, you can repeat the words and sentences after me. If you need to, turn on the English subtitles and follow along, and read along if you want aloud. You can get practice speaking orally, as well as listening, as well as reading. I think all those are very important. So again, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. Hey, hit the bell for notifications and tell your friends about it. And we'll see you next time. Hopefully another week I'll be putting up another video. I'm not sure what it will be about, but it will be something interesting. So from this episode of Learn Everyday English, hey, have a good week. And until next time, we'll see you later. Hey, goodbye.